Hey everyone, so today is August 12th, 2011, and I, I'm going to stop saying it's been a while, but um, for anyone who saw my last video and is tuning in now, um, if you didn't see the video, I'll put like a link somewhere in here or down there to the video so you can see what I'm talking about. But um, now you get to see what's under my hat. Of course, anyone who's watched my vlogs knows that I was growing back my hair last time, but now you can see what it looks like. There you go. I'm a redhead. That's right. I'm a gorgeous redhead. I do really like. It's just after 8 years of being bald, you kind of want to change, and I stayed bald for all those years, even throughout the early stages of my transition, because it was an angry protest, really, that because my mother actually was losing her hair when she was 16. She didn't lose all of her hair. She never lost all of her hair, but it was so much so that she didn't feel comfortable going out in public unless she was wearing a wig. And that always made me really angry that, what the fuck? Why does my mother have to get all this pressure from society to conform to this image of what a woman should be and grow and have to wear a wig with long hair just to feel like she's normal, to be accepted as a woman. So I thought, I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm gonna stay bald through my transition, and yeah, but for the last year before I started growing my hair back, I started to miss the fact that I'm a redhead. I started missing being able to proudly say that I am a redhead. I've got red hair. Um, that was the main factor for me growing back my hair. This year or so. Also, as I started to grow my hair back, as it started to get really long, I started getting identified more and more as a woman. So it's definitely been positive factor for my transitioning. Um, but anyway, getting on with other stuff, I am starting school pretty soon, like September. September 6th, I start classes at WCC, and I'm really, really excited. I finished navigating the admissions process. Like the application and getting all of the necessary forms in, and getting all of the financial aid stuff done. That was a nightmare. I'm kind of got my finances figured out. I know how many hours I need to work to be able to supplement, the one getting back from my student loan, so I can pay my rent and my other bills. And yeah, so I've got that pretty much figured out. And I'm really, really eager to start classes. I'm just really, really excited. I had my new student orientation yesterday, which was really fun. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't just like the dean of the school at the on stage in an auditorium, like giving some big, long, lofty lecture and have us sitting there for hours or whatnot. It was a really fun. It was a really fun day. Me and the group that I was with, we went around the campus. We played some games, whatnot. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. There was a really good motivational speaker there. Let me preface the rest of it this way. Being 25 years old and being in a group with, I say kids, but I understand they're not that much younger than I am. Being in a group with kids that were like 5 years younger than me. I think the oldest person in the group was like 21. Actually, I'm pretty sure that 20 was about the oldest in there. Maybe there was someone who was 21, but I was at least 5 years older than everybody in that group, including the tour guides. Um, but the motivational speaker who was there, it was I didn't take away much from it, except that it just reinforced things that I had started saying to myself when my mother was, when she was dealing with her diabetes, and as it continued to get worse through my teen years, and then eventually ending with her passing away. And me just realizing, like, you gotta be your own advocate. You really have to be your own advocate. And I was glad that there was someone there at the school telling that audience of like 18, 19, 20-year-old students, like, look, no one's gonna chase you to get your things done, to get things that you want to have done. Nobody's going to do it except you. Nobody is going to push you to do something. No one's going to chase you to take care of your responsibilities except for you. So it was definitely, I liked it. I appreciated it. And his name was Michael Miller. You can find him on Facebook too. He's a really, really cool guy. I stayed after and talked to him a little bit. He's a really cool guy. And aside from that, things are just, par for the course of the bike shop. Still really busy. Still some drama going on. A little bit of drama going in the shop, but I'm not going to talk about it. And I finally stretched out my ears got my ears stretched out to 5/8 of an inch. I'm really happy about that. And I'm loving my red hair. Yeah, one piece of bad news though. About 2 weeks ago, actually, yeah, exactly 2 weeks. Yesterday, Jen and I are no longer together. So I'm single, and it's still setting in. The fact that I'm single, and that every Friday she's not gonna come over, and I'm not gonna have her in my life in that way. But we're still friends. We still talk, and that's important to me. I didn't want to lose her as a friend. Even though we couldn't be together as partners, I definitely wanted to keep her as a friend. And fortunately, that was possible. So I managed to, hang on to her as a friend. But I'm not gonna drone on for too much longer. I'm just gonna say I'm okay. I'm still, happy, healthy, myself, and I'm a redhead. But yeah. So that's it. Later.